Hello, welcome to rad.rides.rides. I am very excited right now because I am at Drayton Manor for the official opening day of Gold Rush. I am super excited because I have not been to Drayton Manor in a long time. First impressions have just parked up. They've done lots of awesome work with signage and mapping out the area and just keeping it looking nice. The last time I came, I was a teenager and G-Force was still there. G-Force, Apocalypse, Shockwave, Accelerator was still Ben 10. So if that gives any indication as to how long it's been, it's that long since I've been to Drayton Manor. So I'm very excited to not only get on Gold Rush, but see what else has changed. The Viking Land I haven't seen yet. I haven't been on the Wave since it's been, since they've changed the trains to be a sit-down coaster. And now with Frontier Falls looking amazing, I'm super excited to go in. So without further ado, I'm just going to go straight in now.
All the kids up.
Just been released. Here's Frontier Falls. Big queue already formed. Good God. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, the retheme accelerated to the future. Accelerate to the future. Is it going to fit that theme?
I'd say definitely. We're hopping to America for a week. Because I want to do something. Yeah, see, again, I went to Florida. Good morning, guys. Howdy, how are you? Good morning, welcome. Good morning, welcome. Howdy, folks. That's the energy we're after. Nice to sort of between you guys.
Oh, this is how you do it. Oh, dark. You guys can see better than me. Nice and cool in here, though.
This is an announcement for Gold Rush. Before seating, please leave your lap bars to the top and a member of our team will come close them for you. That's please leave your lap bars open and a member of the team will come close them for you.
That's good to hear before you get to the station.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a queue line announcement. When boarding the train, please remove all
Great queue line.
bags and bags and place them into the storage bin class. Tables to secure loose items, microphones and drive in the staff.
I remember last year.
Oh, there's the smoke effect. And here's where I stop. In some shade for now. First train.
It's a very orange smooth. Yeah, nice and smooth pudding. You guys call it smooth?
How'd they go?
One thing I do like about
This is a guest announcement. This is a guest announcement before riding Gold Rush. Please leave your harnesses all the way open and a member of our team will come praise them. That's leave your harnesses open
Slower
and a
round.
member of our team will come praise them. Thank you.
Oh, punchy.
work out loud. Even watching guys, it's a great I'm very confused. Like the train, it starts playing the soundtrack to
Yeah, all the fairy tales completely changed. Just like this.
By the way, isn't it kind of fun? We're going to try and do all the dark rides, right?
Yeah, I want to do as much as we can. I want to do everything. Yeah. It's not about just
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a few round eggs and glasses.
Yeah, the dollar there will be like.
Yeah, that's where it's stood. Exactly where it's I think the problem with the problems they had. Oh my god,
Ladies and gentlemen,
yes, I didn't
She just did two back to back ways of
Thrilling adventure in the heart. Experience twist, turn, make your head spin. Even more freezing wild hills hotels. Head back, hold on tight at all times. This ride ain't for the faint-hearted. Once again, you played the dynamite storm. Alright, get ready for the ride of your life. Enjoy the gold rush.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a new line.
And there we go, after waiting about 40-ish minutes for Gold Rush. Just had a ride, great family coaster. On the border of saying family thrill, more family. No, that was fantastic. I loved all the effects. The dynamite room, little pops of airtime, really sudden little launch in the dynamite shed. No, that was a cracking ride. As for being a larger person, I got on fine. I didn't need any extra thing from larger staff members. No, I just managed to get the one push and I was on fine. However, if you've got larger legs and stomachs, it might be a little uncomfortable. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that. As much as I'd love to spend lots of time over in Frontier Falls, there's lots of other things I want to do in Drayton Manor because it's been so long. So I'm going to go off and do some of that now. Let's start with the haunting, which I haven't done in ages. Absolute favourite. I've heard it's about, it's been changed back to an original setting. So, got a bit of a queue, but we're going to have that all day. So I'll just go in.
Would you go see the real Dracula? No, he's been. I think it's never been quite the same. You almost want to buy a real. I was going to say, if you're busy, then.
And there I just had a good ride on the haunting. I don't know whether it changed after the last time I came and then reverted back or what. I don't know. It was about the same as I remember. But you know what? They've kept up the animatronics and the effects, and it all worked smashingly. I mean, the actual madhouse itself, it's not Hex. You know, it doesn't feel as big and grand or as forceful as Hex. It's a little squeaky, but it works at least, unlike Hex. But that has just got me really excited to go back on Hex when that reopens. So now I'm left with a little bit of an issue. I don't really know Drayton Manor that well. I don't know where anything is. But I have two choices now. I need to do Vikings. There's something there. I haven't been to the Vikings area before. And I haven't even done Jormungandr back when it was, I think it was like a buffalo ride or something before. So that's a cred that I've got to go get. And then my other one is the Wave. So I'll probably go on the Wave instead. I'm more excited for that than Jormungandr. However, I'll probably dip back and do Vikings afterwards. But I have to say, since coming here as a teenager, it's so nice to see it busy, running well, not busy, horrendously busy like an Alton Towers busy, but populated. People here having fun, nice weather, rides going, looking good. Not looking good for the wave. I haven't seen it go round in a while, and there's a very small crowd waiting outside the queue. Here we are, 2 hours after park opening finally opened. Big Q4 behind, and seeing the testing. I'm excited to try this. Queue line already looks a lot nicer than when it was Shockwave. Sure, it's loads are going upstairs still, but good music, much cleaner, nicer. Here we are, looking good. My big front row. You know what, I really wasn't sure when I found out that they were no longer having it as a stand-up coaster, and I was gonna miss it a little bit. I was quite sad that I didn't manage to do any of the farewell stuff for Shockwave, but that was wild. That's about one of the craziest lap bar experiences that you can have on a coaster. The fact that that is 1.2 is insane. I felt like I was being thrown out of my seat. Got an awesome front row ride there. Got straight on. I just had to wait, what, 25 to 30 minutes from it being closed to being open. No, that was insane. Absolutely worth it. Oh, that was great. I want to do that again, but I've got more to do and more to see. That's definitely up for a re-ride later. That was so good. Now, I have done the River Rapids before the update many years ago. Thought I'd get in for a quick look. I really like all this Adventure Cove theming. It looks great. I love the soundtracks that they have around the park too. It is looking like a walk-on potentially. Yeah, there's like nobody here. Insane. However, this back and forth is a bit irritating. Was that really necessary? I don't know. Got a tiny little splash there on the rapids, as the text-to-speech woman says as you're finishing the ride. It was pretty good, nicer theme, better than Rumble Rapids, but not the most exciting rapids in the world. At least I got it done. It's time to do something that should be totally new to me now. Thought I'd have a go on an air race, because I've never done a Zumperl air race before, but it's currently broken down. I mean, if it starts again, I'll get right in the queue because I'll be on the next ride. There's not many people there. I was going to test the seat to do the large check, however, I mean, I managed to get this to touch there, so I'll give it a go, see what happens. Air race does not pass my size test, unfortunately. I seem to have a bit more trouble usually with flat rides rather than roller coasters, and that one, yeah, just couldn't close it enough. It is what it is. Not heartbroken, I didn't need to wait for it. So on to the next one. So I just about managed to get on Maelstrom just then. It was a very uncomfortable ride, but a really good ride. Very uncomfortable if you're larger. I mean, I couldn't clip it in myself, but luckily the ride attendant had enough oomph to close the restraint properly so I can actually get on it. So lucky for that. But no, it was a great ride. I remembered it being awesome. It was even better than I remember. Definitely better than Vortex and Rush any day, in my opinion. I think I'm finally going to go over to the Vikings area now, get on Jormungandr for another cred, and then Loki for, hopefully, for a new fat ride. But again, if it's anything like Air Race, maybe I won't get on. We'll see. Nicely presented area around here. Little cred here. Unfortunately, Loki is currently broken. Engineer currently working on it. That was just about one of the most painful coasters I've been on. The bar was horrible. I'm not usually in the mood for Zamperla Disco, but I'll have a go on Thor. Looks like I might have a better cycle than Cobra. Real quiet areas. The Vikings land is incredibly quiet. Queue for this is shorter than Jormungandr's. Looks like I'll be on the next one. Right, back in Frontier Falls now. Looking a little more lively. I haven't done Accelerate since it was Ben 10, so I might go give that a spin. So they've got a new sign, but that's about it. I said it's about the same from what I've seen when it's Accelerated before. Just got off Stormforce 10. Oh, I knew it was a splash, but not that bad. I'll give you a rundown on what I've been doing in just a second. I just need to dry off for a minute. Okay, well, luckily, yesterday when I went to Thor Park with my friends, I had semi-planned for my friends to want to do Tidal Wave, and I brought the same bag, so luckily I had a change of shoes and a change of shirt. Nothing for the shorts, but at least half of me is wearing dry clothes now. So, since the last check-in, I kind of noticed the time crunching a little bit. I was like, oh, I've only got about, you know, just under 3 hours to go. So I did a quick 2 walk-ons on Accelerator, which still packs a punch. It's still really good. It just needs to be finished with the re-theme because it doesn't make sense with the Frontier Falls area. And then afterwards I checked out the Looney Tunes 4D. Better than Ready Player One? Amazing? No. But fun. Altogether. Had a little laugh. Then I took 2 more trips on Gold Rush. Because it's warmed up. It has warmed up as the day has gone on. First ride of the day was rather slow. But packed a bit more airtime and a bit more of a punch later on in the afternoon. I have managed to do 2 cycles. I've done the 2 cycles in the afternoon. I think I prefer the cycle where you go up the lift hill and then you drop backwards from the lift hill, rather than the cycle where you go forwards off the lift hill and then have the backwards launch. The backwards launch is really fun, but I think because when you are being dropped backwards down the lift hill, you are being pushed slightly, so you're still getting that backwards launch, but it's going downhill, and that's really fun. And then, as you've just seen, I got a nice soaking on a Stormforce 10. I remembered it being a splasher, as I said, but not that much of a soaker. It is definitely up there with Tidal Wave and Valhalla. I think Valhalla is probably still the most savage soaker of the three. Tidal Wave obviously gets you wet all at once, but Stormforce 10 gets you a little wet, then drops you backwards, gets you back wet, drops you forwards, gets you front wet. It does it in stages, which I think makes it a bit more fun than Tidal Wave. And yeah, you still cool off. And luckily, the sun has started coming back out again, so at least I'm not cold. But there's only about 20-ish minutes left in the park, so I'm going to see if I can squeeze in one more ride. I'll see what's quick, and then maybe if I can get a quick gold rush in afterwards, we'll see. The crowds here at Drayton Manor have definitely quietened since the morning. I mean, my first queue for gold rush was a 40-ish minute wait, and the queue was longer than that. However, my second ride was about half an hour queue, and then my third ride was 15 minutes of queuing. I don't know if it's actually had much downtime today because I haven't been keeping in the area, but it seems to chew through its queue pretty well, all things considered. So it's a pretty good addition to Drayton Manor.
Can we come back?
And there we have it, one fourth and final ride on Gold Rush. An absolutely awesome addition to Drayton Manor. I hope they continue to keep developing this area and keep doing what they're doing, because they've really turned this park around. It's really nice. I've had so much fun. I'm definitely coming back again. Unfortunately, everything's now closed, so I do have to leave. I'm so used to using my Merlin card that I very nearly walked out the park without paying for car parking. Luckily, I saw a machine on the way and went, oh, I need to do that. And now I am back at the car, having to leave the window open because it is boiling in here. Hopefully that means that my shorts will be able to dry somewhat quicker. I've had such a fantastic day. I mean, yesterday I went to Thorpe Park with some of my friends and had the most fun I've had in years. And you know, I go to theme parks by myself a lot of the time. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's less fun, but I wish I could have done more and more and more. I wish that day never ended, which means I'm really looking forward to when I can actually come back with some company. But if you've reached this point, thank you so much for watching my video. It means so much to me if anybody watches my content at all. If you've liked it, or you're even remotely interested in theme parks and updates, please like, subscribe, comment. It would mean the world to me. But now sadly I have to go home, so I'll catch you on whatever the next one is. See ya.